Hi, and welcome to a quick preview of my program, Real Health, Real Results 8-week coaching program. I'm Kelsey Kerr. I'm a holistic health coach for women over 35. I specialize in helping women lose weight, shed fat, and improve energy by supporting their overall health, hormones, metabolism, and mindset. I've helped women go from burnt out, stuck, and spinning their wheels to actually feeling energized, strong, and finally seeing real results that last using my signature Real Health, Real Results framework. Right now, you're asking yourself, how in the world am I supposed to lose the weight, shed the belly fat, improve my mood and sleep, and have the energy to get through the day when everything I've tried so far has left me more frustrated, tired, and stuck? I get it. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to lose that weight, shed the fat, improve your energy and mood without obsessing over calories or doing endless cardio workouts. And if you're anything like me, you don't want to have to sacrifice time from your family because you're always working out or spending weekends meal prepping or skipping out on ice cream dates with your kids. But honestly, you don't have to. Introducing Real Health, Real Results. This is my 8-week program for women over 35 who are ready to lose weight, shed fat, improve energy, and finally feel like themselves again without dieting, extremes, or sacrificing their health. So right now, you're probably working out or some sort of program that you might be following, but you're still not seeing the results that you want. You're probably eating healthy, you're doing all the right things, but your body is not responding. You've probably tried every program, every plan, every trick in the book, but you're beyond frustrated because nothing is working. That's because you're doing it the old way, what you've been taught to do. Cut carbs, do keto again, try keto one more time. You're probably just told to eat less, cut calories, do more cardio. You should start running, do more time on the elliptical or the Stairmaster. Do intense workouts. You got to burn calories, go to a HIIT class or a spin class or do a boot camp. All of that really just leads to inconsistent weight loss despite your consistent effort. So if you keep doing it the old way, you're going to keep gaining weight, especially around your belly. Your hormones are just going to stay out of whack, making fat loss even harder. Your metabolism slows down even more. You're going to have cravings, fatigue, and mood swings are going to continue. You're going to feel frustrated and burnt out, uncomfortable in your clothes. You're going to feel discouraged because nothing seems to work. It's like your body's working against you, and you're going to feel defeated, and you'll be stuck in this cycle until you make a change. So this is the roadmap for lasting weight loss, fat loss, and improved energy. So phase 1, step 1, rebalance. If your hormones are out of balance, your body will not let go of fat, no matter how hard you try. That's why we start by getting your body out of survival mode and into a state where it feels safe enough to release the weight. So in this phase, we focus on lowering stress, balancing blood sugar, and supporting hormone health, especially your cortisol and your insulin. These are the two hormones that block fat loss when left unchecked. We start with building habits that calm your nervous system. We can't just stay away from stress. That's not how it works, but we can become more resilient to it. We're going to stabilize energy and we're going to reduce your inflammation. So you're going to have fewer cravings, deeper sleep, better digestion. You're going to have the energy to get through your day without a crash. Okay. Phase 2 or step 2 is rebuild. And that means rebuilding your metabolism. So it's time to build strength, boost your metabolism, and train your body to become a fat burning machine. We dial in habits that create real momentum here. Okay. So think building strong muscles, steady energy, eating the right foods for this phase. And phase 3 or step 3 is results. This is the fat loss phase where everything you've been building finally clicks. So your body is now primed to burn fat efficiently. It's going to reveal that muscle definition, that toned look that you've always wanted, and it's going to show visible change to your body. You're going to be sleeping better, you're feeling stronger, you're seeing the results that go beyond the scale, because that's really what we're looking for. You've built habits that you can actually stick with and a mindset that supports long-term success. So you're not just losing weight, you're living in a body that feels really good. Now, here's what happens. If we skip the rebalance phase, which is what most programs do, and this is why most programs fail, your hormones are going to stay out of whack. Your blood sugar spikes, your cortisol stays high, your insulin stays elevated. So your body's going to hold on to fat like it's protecting you from a famine. So even if you're eating healthy and working out, your system is too stressed to let go of weight. You're going to feel inflamed, puffy, you're going to feel stuck. You're going to struggle with energy crashes, cravings, you're going to sleep poorly and have 3 a.m. wake ups. You're going to wake up exhausted and you'll wonder why fat loss feels impossible. So think about this. If you're trying to lose weight and shed fat without rebalancing your hormones, it's like trying to zip an overstuffed suitcase. You can sit on it, you can push it harder, you can try all the tricks, but unless you actually unpack and repack it properly, it's not going to close. So rebalance phase is where we unpack that chaos that's happening right now, all those changes inside your body. So it's actually going to let go of the unwanted weight and excess fat. Okay. Now, rebuild. Without the rebuild phase, you might lose some weight, maybe, or you'll probably quickly plateau and most likely regain whatever you did lose. Okay. So you're going to feel weaker. You're not going to have that muscle tone. You're going to have low energy. You're going to keep relying on cardio and cutting calories to stay the same. But those stop working because you can't starve yourself. You're never going to feel strong. You're just going to feel tired and depleted. And this is where most women fall off because they skip the part that makes the results sustainable, which is building your metabolism up. So if you skip the rebuild phase, it's like trying to stay warm and all you did was light a match. You had no wood. So you light a match, which means maybe you lose a few pounds because you have that spark, but it dies out fast. But if you rebuild your metabolism, it's like stacking firewood. So your body can keep burning energy efficiently, even when you're not trying to lose weight, right? So without the wood, the flame doesn't last and neither will your results. So that's the importance of rebuild. And this is also an important phase, results. So you'll stay stuck in the cycle of losing and regaining, okay? So you might make progress, but it won't really feel real or it won't last. You'll keep searching for that next quick fix, the next diet, the next round of motivation. You'll always be starting over because you never finished what you started, right? So it's like training for a marathon, but never actually crossing the finish line. You did the work, right? You showed up, you did the workouts, but you never fully claim that win. Phase 3 is where your win becomes yours to keep, which means the lasting results that you've always been working so hard for. And this is a huge important piece that gets missed all the time. So Real Health, Real Results teaches you step by step how to lose stubborn fat in inches without extreme dieting or hours of cardio. You're going to actually understand what works for your body and why old plans stopped working. You're going to learn how to balance your hormones and metabolism for long-term results. You're going to say goodbye to bloating, cravings, exhaustion. We'll work on your body to heal, reset, and fire up fat loss. You're going to build a strong, energized body you feel confident in. No more feeling soft or burnt out. You'll get stronger, leaner, and more toned throughout smart, hormone-friendly workouts. So you're going to reset your relationship with food and your body. No more food guilt. No more all or nothing thinking. You'll learn to fuel your body and not fight it. You'll also create sustainable routines that actually fit your life. We build habits that last, so you're not starting over again, ever again. So this is what it looks down with our time together. So month 1, we work on rebalancing your body. So we want to regulate your blood sugar, lower your cortisol, reduce your inflammation to prep your body for fat loss. We build that solid foundation. We establish meal, movement, mindset, and me time habits that you can actually stick with. Month 2, we're going to rebuild and burn fat. So we're going to strengthen your metabolism with smart workouts and eating to build muscle and drop fat. And we're going to lock in those real results. So we're reinforcing consistency. We're going to improve sleep, energy, and step into that sustainable fat loss lifestyle. So it's going to help you lose weight and stubborn fat without cutting out carbs, without doing extreme workouts or obsessing over the scale ever again. You're going to improve your energy and mood so you finally feel like you again. You'll get a full plan, expert coaching, no guesswork, no extremes. We support your hormones, your metabolism, your nervous system, and mindset all at once because real health is about the whole picture. This program will not help you learn another crash diet to lose 10 pounds in 2 days. This is a sustainable approach for real lasting change. And registration is now open. So here's what's included. So you're going to get a balanced nutrition and hormone rebalancing plan that actually works for you. So it's a proven step-by-step framework to help women 35 plus lose stubborn fat, balance their hormones, feel like themselves again. You're going to get a metabolism boosting strength training plan and fat burning workouts. Again, these are hormone friendly. They're designed for you to build lean muscle, boost metabolism, and actually feel good. You're going to get live coaching and group workouts. Yes, I know you have a program to follow, but as an added bonus, you can add this to your program and join from anywhere. So you get real-time coaching, form feedback, and motivation so you never feel like you're doing it alone. There's also a supportive coaching community, so this keeps you accountable and inspired. So it's a private community of women who get it, and they're there to support you just like I am. You get everything in one app, which is super, super simple to use. You can access your workouts, nutrition plan, the support for me, your check-ins, your progress tracking, all in one place. And of course, for fun, weekly focus challenges and prizes. So you get to stay motivated with fun weekly challenges that will help keep your focus, keep you motivated, and of course, win prizes. Now, you're the perfect fit for this program if you are ready to lose weight, shed stubborn fat, and keep it off so you finally feel like you again. If you've tried all the things, diets, workouts, cutting carbs, but nothing seemed to work for you, you're tired of doing it alone, and you want structure, support, and expert coaching. You want to feel confident in your clothes, energized in your body, and strong in your mindset. You're ready to ditch extremes and do something sustainable for your body, your health, and your life. Because it's all about real. These are real women here, real lives, real families, real stress, real jobs, just like you. So before, a lot of these women, they were doing everything right, but they were still gaining weight. They were exhausted. They were frustrated. They were stuck in a cycle of starting over, trying new things all the time. Their hormones were out of whack. Their sleep, mood, and energy were all off, right? And then after working with me, dropping inches, as you can see, right? Seeing real changes in their body. They had more energy, able to do more, capable of more, felt more limitless. They have better sleep. They finally feel like themselves again. They have that confidence back, and they know that it's a plan that they can stick with long term. It's not just a quick change and, oh, I'll go back to the way I was. This is something they can actually do for the rest of their lives. So the investment is just 2 payments of $189 Canadian. Now, depending on where you're watching this, you might be able to click this button to take you right to the cart to check everything out and enroll. If you cannot click this button, then there will be a link below the video where you can click to enroll. Okay? So I want you to imagine this. You're putting on a bathing suit and shorts without the usual dread because you actually feel good in your body. You're looking in the mirror, getting dressed to go out and loving what you see. Maybe even buying new clothes just because you want to, and it's actually fun to shop. You're waking up refreshed. You're not hitting snooze and moving through the day with steady energy, no more dragging and midday crashes. You're running around with your kids or grandkids, laughing, playing, fully present because your body feels good and strong again. You're calm, you're less reactive, you're not snapping at the little things because your hormones and your nervous system are finally in sync. And why I want to help you is because I know what it feels like to do all the right things and still not see results. I was exhausted, frustrated, and wondered, like, maybe this is just how it's supposed to be. You know, I've been there, and I've worked with so many women who've been there too. And you deserve more than another diet. You deserve a plan that actually works with your body, not against it. And that's why I created this program, to give you the real guidance, real support, and a clear, simple path to results that last. I made this as simple as possible and affordable for you to get started so you can stop second guessing and finally start feeling like you again. So with registration open, you can click the button or click the link below to get started. And I'm so excited to help you on your journey. Let's do this.